Ooh, it's me. I'm back with another video. Today I reacted to top 10 luckiest people caught on camera. You know, it's my first time watching this, so let's get into it. Make sure you like, subscribe, and tell me what you want to react to next. But I got 2 more videos coming out. Let's get into it. Play. Got that light. Too close to
We've
that
all
way.
been there. That epic trip that could have been getting on the subway just in time, finding $5 on the ground, and some other moments that made you wish someone forgot that camera.
Fortunately for these individuals, someone did. Hi, my name is Rachel Fisher.
And I'm Jade Arena, and we're going to share our top 10 luckiest people caught on camera.
Starting off at number 10, we have one epic save. This one is a combination of intense skill and remarkable luck. After watching this video, it's safe to say that Angelo Campos, Peru's goalie, has probably earned the title of most epic save ever recorded. During a match between Peru and Uruguay, Peru's goalie runs out to meet an impending score by Uruguay. Immediately you think, nah, he's too far out, he's not gonna make it. Wrong. This guy had some kind of luck on his side, as despite being so far out, he was able to defend the goal not once, but twice in a matter of seconds. He sprinted 25 yards in 5 seconds and reached the goal line with an inch to spare. Not only that, but he doubled back in the nick of time to save that second attempt, sliding his foot out to meet the ball. Imagine being in the audience for that. Guaranteed someone passed out holding their breath so hard.
Coming in number 9, we have a bridge too far. How do you guys feel about heights? Does being way up in the sky give you a rush that makes it feel like you could take over the world? Does it make you feel like a god that's looking down on all the little ant-sized people below you? Or does it make you feel like you're going to fart out one of your kidneys because you're so afraid? I think even if you're the former, this clip is going to make you feel like your heart just dropped into your stomach.
In this video, the sniffles was released right in the middle of a jump.
I seen that a couple times.
It didn't happen in the middle of the bridge.
Some of you might know the backstory of this bridge. There are thousands of clips that show people galloping across it or breaking down right in the middle and crying like they're going to die. This is from an attraction up in the Fushan Mountain in China. The fall is 152 meters. That's over 300 feet. Now, for the most part, everyone who crosses this bridge is fine. No one gets hurt physically. I can't talk for their emotional scarring that's going on with these people. I know that after crossing, I would need a warm bath and to prepare for the night terrors that I would be having. But with the guy I just showed you crossing, you can see that the clip on his harness came undone as he's making it across the bridge. Thank God he made it to the other side, or this clip would have been very different.
Coming in at number 8, we have Debris. Who? Me? Stupid. Remember what we said at the beginning about wishing someone was rolling the camera to capture a moment you looked badass? Well, this guy was that lucky.
Hey. Yes.
My favorite part about this video is that the guy just walks away like nothing happened. He just shrugs it off. He reminds me of the cool version of Tobey Maguire starting down the street in Spider-Man 3. Like, if he was cool. He wasn't. Sorry, Toby. I don't know what makes him more lucky, the fact that he missed the falling tree or the fact that he's wearing a hard hat in case he didn't. Most likely the first part, especially considering the size of the crash and the debris. I'd say that would have left him a little worse for wear, even with his crusty hard hat. The only thing that would make this moment even better is if there was like a badass song playing in the background as you just walked away and said, oh, okay, let's go boys, let's go get some lunch. Never mind that.
Coming in number 7, we have Too Hot to Handle. Summer is around the corner, guys, and I know that people from all over the world watch these videos, so if you're south of the equator, you might be looking at winter on the horizon, so I'm sorry to brag about it. But when we look forward to hot weather coming around, we want nice, warm sunshine. We want a little bit of a breeze. We might even want some street festivals where we can drink one too many pina coladas, and someone takes a video that will go viral. But what we have here is too much heat coming in too fast.
A jet of hot 1,200 degrees Celsius metal passed by a worker just as he turned around.
Yeah, that wasn't silly string shooting out at a kid's birthday party.
God,
No, what you just saw
man.
was liquid metal. And as you know, metal is always solid unless we're talking about mercury. In order to get metal from its solid state into a liquid state, it has to be insanely hot. Like so hot that if it touched your skin, it would melt it off faster than freezing on a barbecue. I have never worked in a plant like that before, so I don't really know what's going on in there, but I don't think molten hot metal blasting all over the floor of the plant wouldn't be a workplace violation, especially when it almost cooks off a guy's leg and then he has to dance away like he saw a rattlesnake.
Coming in at number 6, we have a Michael Bay-worthy helicopter crash.
Ooh, hey.
Damn, these poor guys just wanted to see a helicopter take off outside of a Michael Bay film, but what they didn't expect was that they were gonna get 2 for 1 because they also got to see an epic crash. Thankfully though, these 3 guys were able to get out of the way. What is even more lucky though is that the cockpit didn't land face down. By the end of the crash, you can see the whole front of the helicopter still remains intact. Though the pilot is shaking like a James Bond martini, you can see them still sitting in the driver's seat. The question remains, who was the luckiest in this video? The 3 men who got the hell out of Dodge, or the man sitting in the cockpit at the end of the ordeal?
Coming in number 5, we have Iceberg Ahead. I think for this list, I'm going to be touching on all the most common fears. We have already covered people's fear of heights, and now we're going to get into something that might be even more terrifying, a fear of what could be going on below the surface. Now, this next clip isn't a massive creature that is looming under the surface, but it's how quickly nature can turn against you.
Yes, sir. Come here, boy.
So to give you a little bit of a backstory as to what on earth is going on here, we have some people that are doing a polar tour. They're investigating the ice and the polar region. And I know that scientists love this kind of stuff, but I couldn't imagine a worse job. They send you to one of the coldest places on Earth. You can literally never get warm again, and then you have to investigate ice, which might be one of the most boring things on the planet. You will be bored and cold for years. Yeah, no thank you. Well, as you could see, ice isn't always boring. A massive chunk of ice falls off the ice wall into the water and creates a massive tidal wave. This thing was cruising towards them very fast, and if it had hit them, it would have capsized their boat. Falling to water that cold, there would have been no way they would have been able to make it back alive.
Coming in at number 4, we have Too Close to the Action. Look, we all need too close to the action sometimes to feel what it's like to get that winning goal, or swim with those sharks, or drift around a corner in an epic race car, which is clearly all this camera guy wanted.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, nigga.
Already you can see where this is going, and if you didn't scream, dude, get out of the way, it's not about you while watching this, then something is wrong with you. No, you're the only other acceptable reaction would have been pure and utter jaw-dropping. One thing is for sure, this guy was clearly trying to impress his boss by going all out when he came to getting an epic shot. You can see close to the curve of the road, a cameraman is crouched down, ready to catch a sweet drift, and that he did. Seconds later, not 1 but 2 race cars sweep around the corner, narrowly missing him by mere inches. I don't know what's more metal, the cars themselves, or this guy's fast and furious attitude towards his career.
Coming in number 3, we have Nothing But Net. Making those insane buzzer beaters are some of the craziest moments in sports, but they don't happen that often. I mean, we all remember when Michael Jordan was able to lead away against Cleveland with the famous shot, and if you're probably remember when Kawhi Leonard was sinking that shot at the end of the first round to send the Raptors into the second round of the playoffs in a run where they would eventually become the NBA champs. But this shot might be even crazier than both of those. Well, it's not, but it's still an amazing shot. Look at that! This kid shot it all the way across the court, and he not only nailed the shot, but he looped it around and got it caught in the net like a bottle flip. The dude has ice in his veins with that shot. The dude who sent this one flying is a stone cold killer. There's no doubt about it. Someone get the NBA on the phone, because I think we just found the guy who needs to take all of the halftime court shots to make viral videos for all the people. I mean, he's not actually good enough to play for any of the teams, but it's fun to think that we could contract this guy for the half-court shots at halftime. That's just legendary.
And coming in at number 2, Top Gun Wannabe. This clip starts out slow, but as soon as you hear that engine drum closer, you know something's about to go down. At first, the video appears to be an attempt at capturing a video of their friend biking,
Ooh.
driving down a laneway when a plane narrowly misses the woman and her
Oh,
friend.
that spirit,
If
bro.
you didn't move your head out of the way as the plane got closer, you're probably the most hardcore individual on the planet,
In the willy.
because I definitely did. You can imagine
Yeah,
what would have
came out of
happened if
nowhere.
they hadn't been so lucky. Going by the dust the plane swept up, the speed at which this plane was going would have taken both of these individuals along for the ride,
Yeah, he would have
not
had
in
this
a
to-
good
yeah,
way.
that's a
Thankfully, this
Beyonce.
plane seemed to have their gears in check, and these two can continue on their mission of being in places they probably shouldn't be.
And coming in at the #1 spot, we have drive-through pickup. If you're ever on one of those safari tours and you have wild animals all around you, make sure that you lock your doors, because it seems that it doesn't take long for an animal to learn how to open them. Those lions probably thought that this was the most convenient food delivery service of all time. You have a car full of ready-to-eat people who just pull up. You open the door and then chow down. Those people were very lucky that they were able to close the door before the lion reached his head inside the car and ripped one of them out. There was a whole group of lions there. There would be no way that they would have been able to save that person from getting eaten alive. All right, guys, that has been our video. Who did you think was the luckiest? Let us know in the comments below.
I think the guy on the bridge.
The guy on the bridge?
Because, like, just, ooh.
The bridge guy does make it like, because it's just the clip coming off.
Yeah.
And him having the realization of like holding the clip. It makes me be like, I'm never gonna do that.
Yeah, no, I would never do that, just because now that's in my head.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, no, I'm not gonna do it.
Don't need it. Don't need it.
No, I'll stay on the ground, thank you.
Subscribe.
Absolutely.
Comment.
Anyways, guys, that video
I'm
was
not gonna try to
Gatorade.
sync these
Yeah,
up.
Rachel Fisher.
Hey, with 2 A's? Nah.
Hi, my name is
I'll
Rachel
catch y'all
Fisher.
in this one.